Hey, what's going on? All right, Mr. Troy Smith, you did your thing, didn't you? Troy Smith did his thing, man. Now, I know you're probably wondering why I didn't put up a Talkin Niners video after the Bronco game. I didn't get to see that game because I had to work. Sometimes I have to work during the game on Sundays, so sometimes I have to miss the game. But the times I do get to see the games, you will see this. Now, I should have put up a video anyway because I did see the highlights of the Bronco game, but not enough. And I want to see Troy Smith play from beginning to end, which was the Ram game, and I was very, very satisfied with that. Troy Smith did his thing. He actually stood in the pocket and was like, you know what? If I get sacked, I get sacked. But I'm staying in the pocket. I'm sitting there like, see, cool. I mean, that's the only way you could really get your timing in the pocket, or just like know your timing in the pocket. Just fuck it, stay in the pocket. Just and when you get sacked, you get sacked. That way you know the tempo. That way you know the timing. You mentally know the timing when to get the hell out of there. See, that's how it works. I'm assuming. I'm no quarterback. If I played, I'd be a running back. But anyway, Troy Smith did his thing. Um, he pretty much did what I would have expected him to do. Troy Smith, that's pretty much playing like the same way. He knows how to pass, and he knows to pass first before running off. If he runs off for desperation, well, he runs off for desperation. But Troy Smith did a very good job in both games. You know what I'm saying? Crabtree got a touchdown in each game, and man, like we were getting long passes, long gains on short passes, all that type of stuff. And I'm like, that it's about time. All right, cool. So yes, Troy Smith is doing a very, very, very good job. I'm very impressed by him. And let's hope this continues. Let's see, we're on a 2-game winning streak. We should have been on a 4-game winning streak, but it's okay. So we're on a 2-game winning streak. Who do we have next? We have the Buccaneers next, and that should be an interesting game also. We're again at home, and I can't wait to see it. And wow, like I picked my favorite play, but I don't know my favorite play is. But you know what? Here's what we do. You know what, the 49ers, I hope you're watching this video because our next task is no more penalties when we score touchdowns when we have a big play. We need to chill on the penalties because you're screwing up my touchdown dances. Okay? That Vernon Davis touchdown was mighty nice. Alright? I jumped out of the room. Okay? I jumped out of the room and I was like, he fucking caught it! He fucking caught it! And then all of a sudden, oh, it's coming back. And I was looking at the screen like this, like, okay. And that was like the second Vernon Davis touchdown that got called back, as a matter of fact. Vernon Davis would have had 2 touchdowns that game. But they made up for it. Troy Smith showed good composure and good poise. Announcers will use those same 2 words to describe how he played, but I'm gonna use them too. He did a good job, man. And you're supposed to stay in the pocket. You're supposed to. Shoot, I can't even say you're supposed to. Everything you're supposed to do, Troy Smith did, and I'm happy with it. And I'm glad he did it. You know what I'm saying? It was a division game. It was a very important game. And I'm glad we won. So things are going to get mighty interesting now. And as far as Alex Smith is concerned, Alex Smith is still my boy, but honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. I'd stay with Troy Smith right about now. I just stick with him for a while, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I hate to put my boy Alex Smith on the back burner, but what we're doing is working now. Honestly. Honestly. So, yeah. Troy Smith, for sure, man. We got 2 quarterbacks with the same last name. And technically the same number almost. But yeah, it was a real good game. I was very entertained by it. It was a thriller, man. Y'all was giving me they was giving me heart attacks. What about y'all? Man, wasn't that like how it didn't have to be, man. It was like suspense for no reason. It was like penalties after penalties, number 1. And then number 2 was getting one too many 3 and outs, and that started to worry me. I started to get worried in like the 3rd quarter. because they were getting 3 and outs because they were just throwing wildly. I was like, okay, we know Troy Smith can throw, but let's not forget about Gore. And Gore didn't have such a big day. Well, he had a cool day receiving, but running the ball, he had a couple of runs, but you know what I'm saying. The Rams were geared to stop Gore. The Rams were geared to stop Gore that day, and I'm not gonna say they really did stop him, but you know what I'm saying, they were ready for him anyway. But he got his runs, and he got his passes, he got his touches, all that good stuff. So yeah, good game, a great game by the Niners, and I'm glad that we had put on another notch on the W column. You know, Michael Crabtree needs to work on his touchdown dances. Also, I mean, the dude looks so overjoyed to look at this. Do you see this picture? Hold on. Look at Crabtree's face. Look at his face, dude. He's like, oh, come on, man. But no, the dude's excited. He was excited to get a touchdown, man. But yeah, the dude what could I say? The dude was super excited to score. So his face cracks me up, dude. It's like the perfect picture. Anyway. Yeah, so let's see. We got Tampa up next. Tampa Bay has been up and down. They beat Carolina last week. Well, they beat Carolina in the yesterday. So it's basically this game is pretty much going to define who really wants it more. And hopefully the Niners get their third win. Get on this win streak, baby. Gonna keep on going, man. The Niners, dude. We gonna do this thing. Delaney Walker had a couple of plays in there. It's been a while since we've seen good old Delaney Walker, man. He's been a workhorse for us. You know what I mean? He's kind of like what Kevin Falk was to the Patriots when they had their Super Bowl run. I mean, he was just always there making the play that we necessarily need at that certain time. And on top of that, a lot of good play calling. We've been having a lot of good play calling. I'm like our new offensive coordinator. Please make him stick around for a while, okay? Troy Smith and Alex Smith can both get accustomed to him and do these little trick plays. I've been waiting for the 49ers to do misdirection run plays for the longest time ever, okay? Like, every time they ran the ball with Gore, even in that power running game and even before then, they who always followed the fullback. And I'm sitting there like, why don't we do any misdirection plays? That day, we finally did misdirection plays, and what happened? We were getting a lot more yards per average. And that is exactly what we need. You know what I'm saying? We just can't have Gore follow the fullback all the time and pulling linebackers. We have to have some mixed directions so that we can keep them guessing. So I was happy about that. I was happy with the play calling most of all. And that was very, very, very fulfilling. So good play calling. Gore did his thing. Troy Smith definitely did his thing. We needed Troy Smith to do his thing. Crabtree got his touchdown. Everyone was getting catches. Delaney Walker got into the mix a little bit. Brian Westbrook got into the mix a little bit. That was also good. Not much, but, he did his thing also. So they were trying to spread the ball around. Josh Morgan had a big play. So everyone's getting involved now, and everything's coming together now. And that's what basically we've been waiting for since the start of the season. I mean, honestly, that's really how things should have been in the first place. But, they were just out of sync or whatever. So, Tampa Bay is next week. Tampa Bay is this coming Sunday. And I will be looking forward to seeing that game. And come on, Niners. Let's do this, okay? All right, now, to all my subs that like watching my Talkin Niner video, if you have a Twitter, since I don't use my Twitter for anything in the world, I guess I have a reason to now. Hit me up on Twitter. Maybe we could live chat during the game or something, and talk about bullshit calls or great touchdown, great catches, or see if there are fumbles or interceptions or not. Either way, hit me up on Twitter. We can live chat during the game, or if I can't watch the game, I can still hit a tweet up and y'all can give me some updates. It would be greatly appreciated. Well, anyway, it's been Talking Niners. Jay Legend. I'm going to get out of here. See y'all later. Niners all day, all decade.